Hey guys, I want to answer a question. Is it over or not? Let's talk about that when I return on the Eric McNeil Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, welcome. You've just discovered the Eric McNeil Be Free Show. It's all about being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others. Free. So today, I want to talk about something. Somebody asked me on one of my videos to make a comment about the state of current affairs, geopolitical, international things going on, yada, yada, yada. So I just thought, I'll take time to give my 2 cents on where I see things going, and let's talk about it. Basically, is it over? Is the pain over? That's what they be wanting to know. Eric, is that pain over? No, I don't think it's over.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no.
Not in my, you ask me, I do not think it's over, guys. I mean, ask yourself. Do you see anybody jumping out of windows and, blood in the street? No. People still going around here smiling. Man, it's not hardly over. You still got people smiling. Man, when this thing is over, you're not going to have. I don't know, you guys aren't old enough to know this song. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but my levee dry. Me and good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day when I die. This'll be the day when I die. Yeah, I talked about that song before, and what I thought was the meaning behind it. That the meaning that I thought was behind it was the destruction of America. That's what they're singing about, right? And at the end of the day, you say, is it over? No, it's not over. An empire is being destroyed, it's being dismantled. Well, what empire are you talking about, Eric? I'm talking about the United States of America. Man, the elites, the very ones who create the thing are dismantling the thing because they can't make enough money there anymore. And you think that the elites are going to allow you guys to live that lavish life and for too much longer? No. Money likes to go where it can make a profit. They can't make enough profit in America anymore because you guys like to be paid too much, and you guys have all these programs, so they like, let's take our money out of America and let's move it to a third world country, a developing nation, where we can make more profit. That's how it works. And when that third world nation, grows up and start making a lot of money, they can't make no profit there, then they're going to do that thing again, destroy them, and they're going to go on to the next country. That's how that thing works, okay? And right now, America is in the crosshairs. They're coming for you, right? They want to destroy that US dollar. That's what they're going to do. So this thing is not over until maybe sometime 2030, when you get this agenda, 2030, stuff like that implemented, right? They're going to implement these CBDCs, right? They're coming, so until those CBDCs are implemented, no, it's not going to be over. Not by a long shot, baby, not by a long shot. No. One of my customers was asking me, Eric, have you heard of Jim Rickards? And I told him, yeah, I've been listening to Jim Rickards for many years, maybe 15, 20 years. I have been listening to Jim Rickards. He's an economist. And I encourage you to go on YouTube and look him up. But lately he's been talking about Executive Order 14067. And this is an executive order that Biden has signed that will essentially try to bring the U.S. to a cashless society. And it's not just the U.S., the entire world is going to cashless society, right? So this is going to deal with implementing these central bank distributed currencies, so CBDCs, as they call them. So basically, that's the technology that drives the blockchain and Bitcoin and things like that. When Bitcoin came out, they say, oh, we got this new currency where you're going to be able to spend your money and without, banks and without the government intervening, blah, 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 blah. You be able to transfer your money. Man, they was just getting you hooked. I told you this before. They were getting you hooked. The real goal is to drive you to a cashless society. That's what they are gearing up for. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming. That's why you're going to start seeing a lot of banks close down their physical location. They don't need them anymore. The central bank, right, is going to be able to send you your cash, your basic income, because ain't nobody going to have a job. So you're going to be on basic income. For those of you who are still around, you get your little basic income, and the CBDCs, going to have it as programmable money. Well, what do you mean, Eric? Programmable money? Well, programmable money is money that uses artificial intelligence. It knows your habits. It knows what you can buy. It tells you what you can and can't buy. It tells you how much you can spend each day. It tells you where you can spend it at, right? That's what your programmable money is. So if I don't want you spending on Frosted Flakes, and I tell you go in there and you try to buy some Frosted Flakes, your money tells you, no, you can't buy Frosted Flakes. You don't have the right kind of money for that. You got to get the non-brand flakes. They got, maybe they halfway frosted, but they ain't all the way frosted, right? Because you on basic income, so you cannot buy Frosted Flakes. My power just went out, so if the lights have gotten darker, I'm sorry, but the power just went out here. Hey, gotta love it. But anyway, I'ma still keep on recording. I ain't gonna stop, be like, is he Sean Combs, Neil, Diddy? I thought I told you that we won't stop. So we're gonna keep on going. But at any rate, this is where we are going as a society, is toward these CBDCs. And as far as the global geopolitical landscape, will we go into a war? People, that's usually what it boils down to. People want to know, you think we're going into a war? Right now, we're already in a war. It's just like proxy wars. They use, these small countries and stuff like that. But will it lead to direct confrontation? I won't rule that out. I believe it at some point it will lead to direct confrontation. I mean, we're going through a period where they want to overthrow an empire being the U.S. And typically when you're going through that period, at some point, the empire goes into war. That kind of nails their fate, right? Because once you drive them into war, man, they just spend so much. The debt just spiral out of control. The debt is already out of control, but once you drive them into war, that's it for them. There's no coming back from it. No coming back. So at some point, I believe they get driven into war to seal their fate. And also, when we look at the world today, and you look at the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and you got a lot of other nations that are joining the BRICS nations now. Their goal is to destroy that thing called the US dollar, right? There's nothing personal, but that's what they're driving, and that's what their aim is for. And so these countries, calling themselves the BRICS nations, man, they are economically very powerful, very powerful. So once they gang up on you, you know, it's going to be difficult for the U.S. to maintain, you know, against this group of countries that are determined to take out the dollar. Yeah, the dollar, it only survives because people put it in their, you know, central banks buy the U.S. Treasury bonds and hold on to them. So the U.S. is essentially exporting their inflation to these countries who need to buy U.S. dollars and have in their reserve. Why do they need to hold U.S. dollars in their reserves? Basically, so that they can buy oil. That's why they need to hold it. But other than that, there's no real strong motivation for countries to just hold 20 or 30% of their reserves as U.S. dollars. Now, what you have is countries saying that they'll sell oil for currency asset other than the U.S. dollar. Oh, do you see the problem that presents for the United States of America when a country such as Saudi Arabia, who I believe is also about to join the BRICS, yeah, but do you see what happens when they say we will sell oil for a currency or an asset, you know, other than the U.S. dollar? Like we'll sell you oil, maybe, you know, on the blockchain, and there's some type of new bridge currency, as they call it, that will sell you oil for whatever currency you want us to sell it in, you know, and it goes on the blockchain, and the transaction happens in 3 to 5 seconds, and it converts it. So it's about to get very, you know, and that way when it happens like that, it doesn't have to go through the U.S. dollar, because right now everything pretty much goes to the U.S. dollar. But when you have this bridge currency, it ain't got to go through no U.S. dollar. Y'all better get ready. I'm telling you, man, they're about to do a 1-2 punch on the U.S. dollar. Y'all just hadn't, man, I'm telling you, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get real ugly. And, you know, a lot of people think that just because, you know, they've hit them a few times over the last few years, pop, pop, pop. But now they're not hitting you as much. And you think that just because they're taking a break, it's over. No, baby, I'm telling you. Hell to the no, no. It ain't over. Hell to the no, no.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
No, they just taking a break. They're going to come back with the knockout punch. See, they hit you, wah, 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 and then they back up off you because they want you to think it's over. But what they're doing is they're gearing for that knockout punch. Because the next punch they come, they're going to hit you so hard, pow, and it's over. That's how they do it. And so right now, you at the point where wop, 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 you got your wop, wop, wop in, and they're backing up, catch their breath, because they're gearing up for that knockout punch on you. So I'm just telling you, if you think it's over, wait till the next punch comes. Man, it's going to knock you out. It's going to knock you out. That's what I believe. I believe that's where we're going. So I don't believe it's over, my friends. I believe we got a long way to go before it's over. And I believe it gets very bad. So I'm telling you to prepare yourself. I've been telling people that, you know, you're sitting around here with money in the bank, you know, like it's probably not a good idea. Probably not. I would, now I would love for you to come purchase a home at Migrating Culture Crossing. But if you don't purchase a home at Migrating Culture Crossing, take your money and do something with it. Buy you some assets, right? Because when the money is no longer any good, then you're going to be in terrible shape. You're going to be in terrible shape. Inflation spirals out of control. What can you do with it, right? So go buy you some real estate. Go invest in a farm. Go invest in a food co-op. Invest in something where you need food, shelter, and clothing. So make it work for you. Make it work. Make your money work for you, guys. Don't just let them take it, because that's what they're gonna do. That's their goal, right? You see these scams and everything happening now. Man, these cats, these elites, man, they tricky. They are very tricky. So, and they coming after you. They're coming after your money. They don't want to leave no stone unturned. And so what I'm telling you is to take your money and to put it in some type of real asset, okay? Real assets. Food, shelter, clothing, right? Yeah, because at some point things are going to heat up and they're just going to fall off a cliff. Yeah, gonna be ugly. Gonna be very ugly. So yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen, is that things are gonna get much worse than what we see now. And the landscape, geopolitical issues are gonna heat up between the big countries. And eventually they're going to take out the US dollar. And and people be like, yeah, that China is bad, or that Russia is bad, or that US is bad. I mean, at the end of the day, the people, typically the people living in the countries, they just none the wiser. People just trying to live and do the best they can. But it's the people who control the countries, the elites behind these countries, that are one, tearing them down, and the ones doing all, creating all this chaos. The people just trying to live. The average person don't have time to get involved in all this foolishness. But it's big money that's behind this thing. Okay, so you can best believe that they want to destroy the US dollar. They're gonna do it, right? They're gonna do it. So I say, just look out for yourself. You got cash sitting in the bank. You got things you need to worry about for your own family. You need to be making moves. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you can't make a move. Don't wait and be like, oh, I wish I had a did this. I wish I had a did that. Yeah, okay, you're a day late and a dollar short. Okay, so get on it, guys. Do what you need to do to protect you and your family best interest. Okay, don't get caught with your britches down, because they're coming after you. They're coming after your money, coming after your bank account. Eventually they're gonna get it. So I'm telling you right now, make moves and don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Just make it happen. Make it happen. Okay. Yeah. So at any rate, that's all I have for you today. I'm just rambling a little bit and want to talk to you about what I see going on. If you haven't already done so, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Tell me about what you think is going to happen in our economy, and whether you think we've reached the bottom, things have gotten as bad as they're going to get. What, do you think it's over? Let me know what your thoughts are. And how you preparing you and your family, in case it isn't. Also, you still have time to take advantage of our half-price home promo. It will last until December the 31st. After that, it's over. So go ahead and hit our website, www.migratingculturecrossing.com. And, we got several models for you to choose from. And right now you can buy any of those models at a 50% discount if you're willing to pay everything up front and wait 3 years for delivery. Okay, simple as that. So go hit our website, And yeah, and you see all the details there. And also, you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Eric McNeil. It's free. And as always, oorah ahuru, now be free.
Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. My name Bishop Bullwinkle, from the first church, nothing but the truth. Deacon Kyle, Deacon George, Deacon Clay, open the door, let them in, turn them loose. First I want to thank God for the blood running warm in my veins. That's all right. Thank God for my life, health, and strength. I got a sound mind, I'm not insane. Come on, come on. I ain't gonna preach too long. Ain't gonna take the service too far. My sermon this morning, hell to the no, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen, Sister Elder, Sister Ruth, y'all ushers, make sure that everybody get a seat. Sister Lily may go in the kitchen, cause when I get through, I need to eat. Come on! Fix me collard greens and cornbread and rice. Chicken breasts, oxtails on the side. That's all right. Deacon Frank, get my Dodge truck ready, cause when I get through, I need to ride. And Deacon Big Rob, count the money, come back, tell me what you raised. I got some people, they looking for some blessings, but now God got to get the praise. Woo! There's an old saying, when the praises go up, you get the blessing coming down. Yeah, I got some peoples in the church, and they messing around. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen, I got peoples in the church, they hugging you, they claim that they love you to death. They'll do that, but time to get home, they on the telephone talking about they can't stand your breath. Yeah, I got peoples in the church smoking weed, drinking whiskey, drinking vodka, a lot of gin. What you say? I got the preacher with the night prayer meeting, talking about can I get an amen? Talk to him. Every Sunday morning, about a 10:30. Come on. I got some faggots, got some bull daggers. I got some hoes and dope addicts that coming in. That's right, that's right. And now they're laying at the altar, and they confess the sin, their sin, yeah. Come on, Bishop. The time you see them Monday morning, doing the same thing again. Come on. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen, I got kids dropping out of school, talking about they don't want to learn, but they're standing on the corner rolling blunts, talking about come on, let's burn. They'll do that. I got kids walking up and down the street, pants hanging down by the knees. Look at them, look at them about that. They're looking for a job. When I see them, I say, did it, book, please. That's what they need to see. All they ever talk about, brag about who got the biggest and the baddest gun. Time to see the copper with the bubble top, and they drop the Glock, they wanna run. Yeah, and now the sheriff got them locked up, got them sitting in the county jail. What now? Heard the mama, she was crying all night, cause she can't get money for the bill. Now they're mad with the homeboys, cause they didn't put no money in the commissary. Yeah. Be glad you're in the jail, brother man, cause you was sure headed for the cemetery. That's a fact. There's an old saying that a hard head make a soft behind. Yeah. Well, since you did the crime, gon' do the time, stop the baby crying. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell